Or towards the end, I guess they choose between taking the stairs or the elevator.
Found a heart.
All right, and I hear we are ready. So welcome in Conception and Steve TV.
Let's play the bass drum.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Gaffy. Hello, I'm Conception SR.
I'm SteveTVOnline.
And this is a mistake.
Let's play.
So we are playing, kind of, and not really playing at all, Barney's hide and seek game. This is a game that was for the Genesis. I would love to show this off a little bit because it's very unique. I'm actually playing on a very unique Genesis, which is called the Genesis Nomad. So if you look at my camera here, it looks like this. It's actually a handheld version of the Genesis that you're able to output to your TV. It's a very, very cool thing. It's going to be the coolest part of this run, probably. So, yeah. Since we don't play the game, me and Steve have to sync our resets, so I'm actually going to turn mine off real quick. And then, Steve, when you're ready to... Are you ready to reset?
Yeah, we have to do this. Read the stakes off here first, though. So,
right, okay.
So the loser of this run is actually going to be donating $10. So if you want to join in the donations, choose a side, and whichever side loses, you can donate $1 or up, whatever you feel like doing, and go ahead and donate towards this awesome cause. But yes, I am ready anytime that you are, Conception.
Okay, so this is just for the tech people. This is not for time. This is just for me and Steve to sync our resets, all right? So just for Steve. All right, Steve, ready?
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
All right, and then I will give a notification when time starts here as well. So just stay on your toes. We got to let the screen load up itself. Yeah, if you're a little confused, any % no controller, that means we actually don't play the game at all. We let the game run on its own. For some reason, it has an autoplay mode that it will just continue to go through all of the levels on its own, and we're just gonna sit here and have a good time and chat about the game. I also have the Wikipedia page up, so I will read that in its entirety for you. The world record is at 9 minutes and 9 seconds. That can only be achieved on hardware. I don't know if it can be achieved on a Genesis Nomad hardware. We're gonna maybe find out.
Oh, and timing is coming up really soon here.
Yep, so here we go. Get ready to start the timer.
For our friends in the hidden presence, Super D Duper.
Start.
And go.
Now we're in the forest.
All right, so yeah, there's... let me start at the beginning. Barney's Hide and Seek is a video game that was released on June 1st, 1993 by Sega of America for the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. The voice of Barney, it is actually like talking. Like this is the person who voiced Barney in the show. He did a whole bunch of he did 100 words and 200 phrases spoken as Barney that are just inputted straight into the game here. So that's pretty cool. It's actual Barney. We do love that.
So, Conception, not sure if you're okay with this, but I actually brought a friend along. I brought Nicolas Cage with us. He's gonna help me with the run. Okay. I'm not, so if that's okay with you, he'll just be here the entire run.
It's definitely questionable, but I guess I have to allow it. I don't have any choice.
Yeah, he's already here. I mean, I already called him, so.
I need something. I need to find something then. Let's see. You know what? I have a little Strabby. You know, shout out to my Bug Snacks peeps out there. I have a little Strabby. He'll hang out with us too.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, the best part about this game is that even you at home are technically playing because no one is playing.
Yeah.
And if no one is playing, everybody is playing.
Well, Barney's playing. I mean, he's having fun. I mean, I am too, but
Yeah. Presumably Barney's having some fun here. So let me allow me to read from the gameplay section of the Wikipedia page here. In this game, objective is to move Barney around 4 themed levels and locate 5 children and 5 presents that are hidden throughout the level. Should the player find all of the children and presents in the levels, they would be rewarded with a special surprise. During the surprise, the purple balloon pops and confetti and streamers fall from above onto the children, as well as Barney and Baby Bop, which I believe is like the green dinosaur. Players are unable to lose the game, even if they didn't retrieve all the objects and find the missing children in the level. Fun fact. So our objective is to collect things, but if you collect nothing, it doesn't matter. So can't lose. You can only win this game.
Oh, and by the way, if you're still deciding on teams, I won last time that we did the race. It was actually a 3-person race, and I won the last one. So this is just like, hopefully I can defend my title here.
Yeah, Steve did win, but we all were in the same second. Well, 3 of us were in the same second,
Yeah.
I think. But Steve won by a fraction of a second. And then, unfortunately, so it was me and Steve, and then Jeff and 3D. Shout out to Jeff and 3D. And then Gruntmeister. Shout out to Gruntmeister as well. Gruntmeister got, despite Gruntmeister at that time being the only person who was running on actual hardware, came in last. So,
Well, that wasn't his fault. That was the frog's fault, but whatever.
yeah. That's the thing. So you might be wondering how is it, you know, that somebody could win this race, right? We're just letting the game play. How does it vary in time? Obviously, as you can see, Barney stops to interact with all kinds of objects and creatures and friends and whatever. Sometimes, for whatever reason, he'll just blow past something and not interact with it. And that's where you save time. But we have we can't control that, obviously. It's no controller. It says it in the title. So we just have to hope that Barney chooses not to mess with stuff sometimes.
Yeah, we can get lucky enough. The stupid piano part, he can just go the entire pathway and not stop it to read that door or whatever. I mean, there's multiple ones in this. Like I was looking at the stream, and you stopped at stuff that I have not.
Yeah. So yeah, none of it makes sense. We're all just here for the ride. A few other things here. Reception, I guess. Why not? The reception section. The game received mixed reviews based off its very simplistic gameplay. I wonder why mixed. Should all just be good. Somebody gave it a 4 out of 5, stating the game was perfectly suited for its target audience, which would of course be children who don't know how to play video games. And on the other hand, somebody else stated that the game did its purpose of being a simple game for kids, and that's about it.
Let's play the bass drum.
That's it.
I was expecting more, but no, I guess there's really stuff like this.
There's not, weirdly enough, not a huge review market for Barney's hide and seek game.
Strange.
I don't know why. Fun fact, I will mention, the Wikipedia page has its own section that's called Speedrunning Interest. And I'll read from that here as well. The game received attention from the speedrunning community due to its unique self-playing feature. The game will beat itself even if given no input by the player, but random elements cause playthroughs to take different amounts of time despite the lack of player interaction. This prompted the creation of a speedrun category called Any % No Controller, in which players do not touch the controller and instead wait for the game to play itself into completion. Inconsistencies in hardware seem to make it so the world record of 9 minutes and 9 seconds can only be achieved by a physical console and not an emulator. So there you go. It has its own section. It's so unique in that way that it's got its own part on the Wikipedia. Pretty cool if you ask me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Please press a button.
So now we're under the water. Barney is so magical that he can actually breathe under the water. Don't ask him. I mean, he is Barney the magical dinosaur.
Let's go up.
Again, you cannot lose. You cannot stress enough that you can't lose this game. And you might be wondering, so sometimes there are platforms, right? And they, you know, for example, I think one of the previous levels, there was a platform where Barney needed to jump on like a moving, you know, platform to cross the water. Say you're playing this game with your controller and you jump and you miss that and you land in the water. Nope, don't worry about it because you're fine. The inability for Barney to die is indicated by him refusing to fall off floating platforms. Instead, there's a safety lecture handed out by Barney so kids can learn to be careful like him.
Look, it's a crab.
Straight from the Wikipedia page as well. So even if you've tried to fall, you're going to get a lecture from Barney saying, be safe, and then you'll keep going.
I see.
It's a lovely game.
Oh yeah. Don't stop at the octopus, Barney.
Can you not stop at the octopus? I don't even, like, I have no idea what Barney
I think
could
you can
bypass and not.
I think you can skip past the octopus.
Sure. I did not, so I feel like I haven't skipped anything, so maybe I'll probably have a terrible time.
Look, it's a fish.
We'll see. Look, it's a fish.
There
Okay, this is Baby Bob. Go ahead.
There's a lot to go through here, so I don't want to interrupt too much and tell me there's no time, but George donated $1 and says, this game would fit really well in the newly announced GDQ Hotfix show, Awfully Silly. Could someone please remind me who's running that?
Zero.
Yeah, I guess I'll plug myself there, as I am going to be running that GDQ Hotfix show called Awfully Silly. So if you have some awful or terrible or silly speedruns, visit my Twitter page, twitter.com/ConceptionSR, and you can submit that to me.
For our friends in the hidden
Nice plug. Thanks, George, for plugging for me.
All right, so this is actually the last level of the game. I'm sorry to tell everybody that we are almost done with this run. But yeah, we are getting. I'll let you know. We'll let you know when time is. The time will be at the end of this level when Barney waves before the 0 friends found screen shows up.
Yeah, and in truly chaotic fashion, if we're anywhere close to each other, me and Steve are just going to both shout time. So if we happen to be like on the same second or something like that, I'm sure that'll be fun for you guys. But yeah, we got like 1 minute at most if we happen to have any other like donations or plugs. But if we don't have anything, that's fine because time's coming up soon. So.
No, right now, this is one of the most blurst experiences I've ever seen. I love it.
Yeah, blessed and cursed is a great way of saying this. I don't know. It's me and Steve are roughly the same age. I don't know if you watched Barney when you were a child growing up. I watched Barney. I had an attachment to Barney. I never knew this game existed, but I did like Barney. So you know, it's fun to relive my childhood a little bit with this run.
Are the friends always in the same spots every time, too?
Yes, I believe so.
The friends are always in the same spots, and the friends are also the people we made along the way. For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, in this journey. All right, yeah. So we're getting pretty close.
Yeah,
here.
really close.
Mm-hmm.
I know you see your friends, Barney. Just keep on going to the end here. All right.
Yeah, time's coming up, so get ready.
Yeah, very close. It's after these hay bales here with the apples.
We've got
on
a
it.
nail biter. Oh man.
And time.
I'm still going. Time. Oof, that's a bad one.
GG, guys. I never doubted.
Mine was a 9:25. I don't know if you had a timer going, Steve, but mine was a 9:25.
It says 9:14 on stream. I'll take that.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Wow. You had a really good one. You had a good seed, as it were.
But
yeah. So, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say this was Barney's hide and seek. If anybody's interested, literally you can play it on the emulator. You can play it on anywhere you can find it. It's like I said, probably the easiest speedrun you'll play in your life. Literally, I've seen people on the speedrun page start the game and leave and come back. There's also a co-op category for this, so if you have a friend that wants to join in on the fun, just have them sit next to you.
Just have them sit next to you. That's it. If you were running an any % no controller and somebody walked behind you on camera, I guess it's technically a co-op run now. You got to submit it as such.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally, as Steve mentioned, literally anyone could do this. So feel free if you want to pick it up. Just search Barney's hide and seek game on speedrun.com. You can look up the timing rules, and then that's it. That's all you got to worry about. But yeah, thanks for having us. This was a lot of fun, Steve. GG's. I'll be donating $10 here shortly.
All right. Yep. This is always fun. Just to submit it and run it. If you just want something just to do for one day, just do it. It's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Let's look for our friends in the hidden presents. Super D Duper.